Hello, it is a little after 4 p.m. on May 3rd, 2020, and welcome to the weather update. And it is hot across parts of our area today. Nearing 80. Actually, we do have some 80s on the map, believe it or not. Um, on Long Island, we're going to look at some of the observations here. It looks like a 77 is being reported at a station in Carl Place, which is close to us, so we're probably well into the 70s here in Mineola. Um, Station in Levittown is reporting 74. Farmingdale is reporting 73. And even on the South Shore, West Islip has a 73 as well. So you have to be right on the beach to get any kind of sea breeze. And this, we're dying because of a west wind or a westerly flow. So it's really hot out there. It's not my kind of, it's a little too hot for me. You're a little better off further out east where you're 71. And even further out east in the Forks are in the 60s. But if we head in the other direction into the city, looks like LaGuardia is already at 81 degrees. Wow, much hotter than the model said it was going to be. I had a feeling this would happen. I kind of indicated it. Sure enough, it's exactly Newark at 81 as well. Central Park, 79 degrees, and even Kennedy, right on the water there, 73. So a very warm afternoon out there. And they're also in Toms River, of course, no surprise, close to 80 degrees. They're probably going to hit 80 degrees. 77 at Miller Air Park. And the air's not all that dry, too. The dew points are in the low 50s. So you can definitely feel that humidity a little. It feels like a summer day out there. With some of this is really a hot day that we're experiencing for early May. Let's look at the Wonder Map here, and we're going to take a look at. Unfortunately, I don't have all the observations. Whatever reason they don't want to load. But you can see here 74 in Westbury, a 79. As you get to the North Shore, you'll probably have a couple of 80 degrees. But it's a 74 in Glen Cove. Like I said, a lot of these aren't loading for whatever reason. Even on the South Shore in Belmore, it's 69. So not all that much of a sea breeze today. And it's really annoying that we're not seeing. Maybe if I change the, no, we're not seeing all the stations. I'll just show you how much rain did fall. Let's see if we can get some of these stations out east. Oh, forget it. This site is just not working. Okay, well, let's go to the temperatures. So let's do the Weather Service site. So 79 at Central Park. They're reporting 79. So Farmingdale's reporting 73. But look at the dew point; it's 56. It's a little humid out there. Let's see how much rain fell. So we're at .06 with the precipitation. So not that much rain. I guess maybe Nassau didn't get into the heavy rain. Maybe we'll look at Suffolk County and see if they, because it looked like on that radar this morning. So it's cooler out there. It's 69. You're better off going further east, but the dew point is still 55. It's still humid out there. .13. I'm surprised. I guess that rain looked worse on the radar than it was. I'll look at islip. 71, partly cloudy, so 56. And let's see, not hardly any rain there at all. So, yeah. Okay, let's look at West Hampton. I'm sure it's much cooler there. So 66, yes, they're getting a decent sea breeze. Southwest wind at 15, gusting to 20. And let's see what they've got with the rain. They got a little more, actually, .13, a little bit, but it really didn't amount to very much, I guess. It looked worse on the radar than it was, I guess. And then as we head into the city, 78 at LaGuardia. So now it's down to 78. It did indicate 80 a while ago, so I don't know. It did say 80, so we have some conflicting information, but it's close to 80 in the city and probably parts of northwest Nassau County. The dew point is much lower there, though. The dew point is saying 43. Well, that's interesting. Let's look at Central Park. 79, west wind, yeah, dew point 46. So if you go further north and west, there's drier, warm air that's trying to make its way in, and then there's like humid, slightly cooler air off to the south, I guess. We'll look at Toms River, 77 and a dew point of 55, and they've got the west wind. So you see that westerly flow, and that's what's keeping us in the heat right now. But it should start cooling off with the cold front, which we'll move through a little later. I'm not going to look at the models, but we will look at Ventu Sky, looking at this graphic here, and you'll see here this kind of shows. It's just you got to go right along the shore or further out east to get any kind of relief. It's pretty hot out there. It's pretty hot. And this is going to probably drive crowds to the beaches and parks, which of course is a concern, so I'm hoping people are properly social distancing when they go to these places. Or you could just stay in home and turn on the air conditioner. So that's going to be it for this update on today's heat. And I'll keep you posted about the heat, and maybe try to do another weather update tonight, because this is kind of unusual to see this kind of heat in May, but not a surprise. But fortunately, it will be cooling off after today.